Hello, I am Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you are brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. So thanks for joining us on our keto journey.
We're getting some stuff, and I think it was the Christmassy falling background.
Oh, maybe.
I'm going to kill those.
Kill it.
Kill
And
it
if
dead.
you want to know why my hair is green, it's because of the green screen. I really don't dye my hair this color.
We are getting, hold on a second. I think I need to go kill the other network connection. Let me do that.
Okay. Whatever you're talking about.
There we go.
Did everybody have a good weekend? Be connected.
And we're back.
Yay.
Okay. I think we're all fixed now.
We'll see.
Yay. We've got green frozen screen. Here we go. Okay. I think we're good now.
Okay.
Hi, everybody.
It's going to snow all week this week.
It
except
is supposed
for
to
today.
snow all week this week, except for today. You are correct. So, okay, well, now that we've got the stream fixed, anyway, let's say hi to everybody. Looks like Carrie is here and Storm Chasing Gal. Dennis is here as well.
Hi, Dennis.
So
Hi,
is
Storm Chasing Gal.
Susanna. Good evening.
Susanna.
Good morning, Keto Chow family from California.
California. Is it raining in California?
I don't know. Gina is here as well, and so
Does
is
anybody care if I
Tracy.
eat breakfast? Oh.
Pickle says good morning. Rickwin says good morning, folks. Sonia is here loving the salt. It's so good.
Salty.
Salty. Yes, salty.
It's called salty.
Yep. Well, and what threw me off is Sonia says it's soon good.
Oh.
And so my
So
brain
you're
was like,
fixing
Anyway. Fallon says good morning. It's cold in Maine.
Yeah.
Mike says good morning, buffering
Food off my
Miriam.
face.
Matt is
Sorry,
here.
sorry.
Lori says hello from Pacific Ocean aboard the Norwegian Bliss.
How cool is that?
Wow. Becky's here, so is Mike. Teresa says, I had a restful weekend recovering well from my neck surgery,
Oh
but
my
now
gosh, honey.
I have a torn meniscus in my left knee.
Tracy, why are you having
that's my good
surgery
knee.
every 5 minutes?
Anxiously awaiting my salty to arrive.
Gosh, honey, I'm sorry. I'm just going to keep you on my prayer list. I'm sorry that you're having a hard time. I hope you're not in too much pain.
Yep. Susan is here.
Hi, Susan.
Says, good morning, it's snowing here. Storm Chasing Gal wants to know if this is real time. It is not. It's
Nope.
a video
Yep.
that I shot about a year ago.
That is about the right amount of snow, though, that we have
Yeah.
right now. Max didn't shovel the driveway or the walks.
Well, no, he did the driveway.
Oh.
He didn't do the front door path or the rest of the
And
walk.
what's hard is now kids have walked on the sidewalks, so it's going to be a pain to clean that up. But it's not that deep, so
No.
if you can just get to it when it snows next.
But we're supposed to
Hopefully it
get
won't be that
anywhere
bad.
from 1 to 3 feet
Yeah.
of snow over the next week. So I've got a hole in my chest because Bucky's has yellow. Anyway, Linda says, I think you brought the cold weather with you to Arizona. Thanks, we needed this.
Sorry.
Hope you had fun in Tucson. We
It was
did.
so awesome. I had a great visit, and I learned a lot of things, and I'm going to research some more and figure it out. I am diagnosed with lipedema, so
Yep.
now you know, and now I know. And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe.
We did do it was about a year ago, or 6 months ago, we had Siobhan Huggins and Leslyn Keith came to our meetup, and they gave presentations about lipedema and lymphedema.
Yes.
Really good stuff there. If it's the tagline for the lipedema project is it's the disease they call fat,
Yeah.
because you typically see it in mostly ladies,
Oh, pretty much
and
only
it's
ladies.
marked by fat that just won't go away, and it's ripply, and and it's a dysfunction of the fat cells. So, fat
So
tissue.
I'm dysfunctionate.
Well, or your fat cells are.
Not surprising.
Adam says, morning from California. Becky is still waiting for her salty.
Oh, sorry, Becky.
Bob says that it snowed in southeast Arizona last
Oh,
night.
wow, that's
wow.
crazy.
Lisa says it's raining in Austin, Texas. I have caramel salty in Lou Coffee. Yum. Kathy wants to know where we can get a cozy for the creamy containers. Like, yeah. Mary.
Oh, my friend Sharon Holloway made it for me. She is on Facebook, so if you want to look her up,
Yep.
she makes them, and then you can send her. I don't know if it was Venmo or what. I can't remember. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I like mine to melt, so I don't use mine very much.
I like mine to be cold. I don't want it to be super soupy. I like it better cold.
Barbara says hello from New York, a quarter mile from Canada.
Oh,
Nice.
yay.
Storm Chasing Gal says, would any of your smoothies be good hot, even eggnog? Expecting Arctic blast this weekend.
Yes.
I had the chocolate Keto Chow mixed up, and I had mixed it up on Saturday, but I had that for lunch on Sunday. I just poured it into a mug, heated it up, poured it back, heated it up again, and enjoyed it hot. It was great.
Nice.
The only flavor I've ever had that I didn't like hot was strawberry.
I don't remember if I didn't like strawberry hot, but you know what? I've been thinking about strawberry a lot lately, so I think I'm going to make some Ninja Creamies of strawberry or just regular Keto Chow strawberry and then put a couple of, or one like strawberry in there. Couple of one strawberry into there and then eat them the next little while because I know it's not really strawberry season, but I'm just thinking about strawberry lately.
Debbie says, good morning, Keto Chow. Storm warning here in Wisconsin tonight for into Wednesday. Talking anywhere from 1 inch to 9, depending on where you are. Wow.
Wow.
Becky's not a big fan of snow. Teresa says, hey, y'all.
Hey.
And Renee is here from Texas. Husband has a lymphedema.
Oh, yes, I feel that.
Let's see. Debbie says, good morning. Snowy here in Indiana, but not what you have or getting.
Yes.
And Kay Wilson says, it's raining in Tulsa.
Oh, wow. I like the rain.
Adam says, it's okay. We can be dysfunctional together.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you. And I am diagnosed with lymphedema, too. So lipedema, stage 1, 2, lymphedema, stage 1.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay, Anna says, if the peppermint flavor Keto Chow is so popular, can you make part of the flavors?
Oh, you mean make it a part of the team? I think, well, we're going to reassess that when we get our sales numbers and just kind of decide what, and we'll go from there.
Yep. The issue is when we make a decision, it takes anywhere from
takes a long time.
3 to like 9 months for anything to happen with that stuff. So, yeah. Joanne says, "Good morning, all from Arizona. Wishing you have a great week." Becky says, "I'm getting my flu and COVID vaccine today. I'll watch your replay. I'll catch your replay. Have a good live and a good day." Well, now that we've got the live stream working, it's working great. Let's see, Dennis says, I was horrified by that presentation. I'm personally familiar with some people in my life that won't address their lymphedema.
Yeah.
Let's see, Tracy says, Miriam, you and I are thinking the exact same thing. Why? I just got an injection to help with inflammation, pain, and MRI scheduled tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
Injection, prayer, keto have helped.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anna wants to know, are your parents still around, and if so, how are they? Your dad doesn't have any issues with that.
My dad is as healthy as a horse. He does have like tummy issues. He has problems with nightshades and
he also
dairy.
has prediabetes.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that's new. But he's 74.
70-something?
70-ish.
Yeah.
And he is a hypochondriac too.
But your mom most likely had lipedema.
Yeah. She was very heavy. She was like 400 pounds at her heaviest, like 411 or something like that. And we think that probably is very, how could she have not had it? Because she tried every diet under the sun, and we didn't actually hear about keto or go to keto until she had passed away. She passed away in 2012. We started, 2015, 16? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it would have been really nice to hear about keto beforehand, but we didn't, and that's okay.
Yep.
Yeah, but she died of uterine cancer. And it was sad. It's still sad.
Matt pointed out that we still had the image on the site announcing the free sample of SALTT, and it's past January 6th.
Yes.
Yes, so that needs to come down. Yeah, I just messaged the web team about that. GGB says, hi guys. Visual Keto says, my daughter also has lipedema. Real pain. She's super healthy and still, so I feel you.
Yeah.
When we first heard about lipedema and lymphedema, I thought that it was the same thing being written incorrectly.
Yes.
And then I found out it was two different things that are very closely associated.
Yes. Well, and they're both problems with the lymph
confuse.
system. And what's so interesting, I mean, not so interesting, a funny thing also is in different countries it's spelled different ways. So you literally have different spellings of lipedema and lymphedema, and they're two different things, but they're spelled like 4 different ways.
Okay.
In English language spelling, I mean. I'm sure that they're different words entirely in other languages.
Tony says, my first mystery bag arrived today. Can't wait to see what we get. When can we expect chocolate malt back in stock? It's my favorite. So we do not have any announcements to make about if or when chocolate malt will be back in stock. It's sold out. It was brought in as a limited edition. And once it was sold out, now we need to crunch the numbers and see if we're going to bring it back, how we're going to bring it back, when we're going to bring it back. It's a long process, unfortunately.
But we'll let you know.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, indeed.
I'm sorry it didn't last very much longer.
Radical Geek is here, made it to a live stream. Yes, he did.
How are you?
And Jujubia points out, you don't know what you don't know.
True that.
Brenda says, thank you for the Clutterbug referral. Made huge strides. I didn't know I needed.
So awesome. Do you feel like you're like a new person? Like, now I know that I'm doing this thing and I'm just going to cater my organizing around that thing. It makes me so happy. I actually organized quite a bit this weekend. I organized my underwear drawer and other couple of things and some of the laundry room. Yeah.
Connie's here from Altha, Florida.
Oh, hi, Connie.
Radical Geek says it's very confusing. I know it's horrible to suffer from. And Pamela's lucky. I have both lipedema and lymphedema. See, now you don't have to worry about which one you have. You just have both. No.
I have that. I just have type 1 of both, right? So I'm not in that much pain yet, but I've been in pain for a long time.
Okay. Storm Chasing Gal is watching a garage camera for the box to come.
Oh, that's awesome.
D King says, I've tried a dropper, tried it in water, coffee, food. I really want to use them, but I'm struggling.
Are you talking about the drops? If it's the drops, I can understand because they're really salty.
And if you're talking about the daily minerals, we actually got a comment on one of our old YouTube videos about the daily minerals, and someone said, these are disgusting. Like, it's just minerals. We're not masking them with any sweeteners or flavors. Now, with the salty, we do have sweeteners and flavors in those, but with the Dr. Berry daily minerals, there's nothing added to mask the flavor of the minerals.
They taste like minerals.
They're very salty and they're very bitter. And that's the magnesium, and actually the copper also lends a lot of flavor to it.
Yes, but you can cover it up. Like if you want to put it in, just put it in a lot of water and then put whatever flavor you want in there.
I like to put lemon juice in it.
Yeah, and then it's a lot easier to handle. I don't mind that much, but I do like flavoring because I tend to, when I have flavored drink, I tend to drink more, and if I don't like have that response, I'll oftentimes will get dehydrated because I'm not drinking and I'm not thirsty. So yeah, it's all learning about yourself on this journey, right? Health journey.
Yep.
Yeah. So I am eating chocolate toffee mixed with butterscotch right now.
Indeed. Now, Dr. Berry, with the daily minerals, he likes to put it on his food when he's cooking it, because as long as you keep it below like 7,000 degrees Fahrenheit, you're not going to damage the electrolytes at all. And
it's salty. It has a unique flavor. It's interesting, too, with the daily minerals, how when you start taking them, it's like, oh, that's gross. Yeah. But as you just take them a little bit, every day, then your body starts to crave them when you notice you need them. So I find that interesting.
So Crystal Harris says, love Clutterbug. Did a lot of decluttering last week. 6 black trash bags of donations gone.
Good job.
We took like 4 bags to donations.
Yeah, and that was huge for me. I feel very
Crystal says, I
amazing.
got my non-keto guy husband onto salty, and he likes it better than LMNT.
Woo-hoo!
Or Element.
And of course, we are not saying that you shouldn't buy Element anymore because we really like it also.
There have been a lot of hilarious to me comments on
a lot of people slamming salty because they don't like
LMNT is better. It's like,
that's fine.
Okay.
I am happy for you to like all the things.
Yep, you go right ahead and like that. This is just something different. Linda wants to know what the Clutterbug thing is. So Clutterbug is a YouTube channel, and one of the things that she has is a quiz where you can find out what your personal style of organizing and decluttering is.
Yep, and so there's 4 different styles, and you do the little quiz, and then if you're like a visual organizer, it'll say, hey, you like to organize it this way by the answers of the quiz that you do.
Yep.
And then you can see it's evident in your space. Like if you have stuff everywhere and you're looking and you can see everything, then you're a visual organizer.
I like to put things in bins and boxes and put them behind the door.
Except for all the stuff we can see right now.
Well, I'm in the middle
I'm
of
just kidding.
moving.
Nobody else can see it, just me.
No, anyway. Thank you for moving my desk over on Friday, Chris.
Thank you for
You're
moving
welcome,
my desk
Miriam.
over on Friday, Chris. Miriam, you're welcome.
Linda says the only way I can take the daily minerals is putting into my scrambled eggs in the morning
that's
or other cooking
perfect.
throughout the day.
That's a
There you
great
go.
idea. So really what we should do is put the daily minerals by the stove
Yeah.
at the house.
Well, see, Carrie wants to know, with the salty chocolate, just wondering how much caffeine is in there. Someone giving me the LMNT chocolate flavors, and they have a small amount of caffeine in there. Really quickly.
It's going to be little.
It's not, let's see. Let me find out. I'm trying to remember what
It's going to take a second to find it. But it's very little because the amount in a serving is so small. So.
No,
La la la.
that's not it. Off the
Chris is
top of my
searching.
head, I don't remember.
Is it in the nutrition facts?
Well, I don't remember how much cocoa powder is in there off the top of my head. I think it's.
Yeah.
Bob.
I also can't remember because I don't remember looking at it. I remember tasting it.
Tell you what, I will research that and I'll
figure
let
it
you
out.
know
Yeah.
tomorrow, Carrie. I think it's 1 gram of cocoa powder, but off the top of my head, I
Which
don't
means
remember.
the amount of caffeine in 1 gram is so little.
Well, then you
also.
can find it out.
But
from
yeah,
there.
then you can Google it. Google.
Anyway, Shari says, good afternoon, morning, everyone. Let's see. Mike says, I think I've tried almost all the salty now, and I have favorites. I've been drinking about 1 a day. I think the cocoa and caramel are my top two so far. Rickman wants to know what kind of clutter person you are.
Ladybug.
Ladybug.
Put it in a bin, close it so I don't have to see. I just like big. I do sometimes do like macro categories for like inside of drawers, like a toothpaste drawer, toothbrush, and like pens
You
and
have
pencils.
a drawer just for toothpaste?
Just a toothpaste drawer.
Wow.
But only because I don't mind throwing stuff in, but if I have to search to find it, I tend to buy duplicates, and then I feel guilty. Also, I'm realizing if I put everything like that's the same type of thing in the same place, I won't buy duplicates. Except, I think what I'm gonna do with my like cleaner stuff is I'm gonna put like a thing of cleaner under the section of places like under the bathroom sink in our bathroom and then in the kitchen, because I was never using the cleaner. I would just use water and a rag to wash stuff up, and I'm like, it's because the cleaner's all the way in the laundry room.
Okay.
So I put the cleaner in the kitchen, and now I'm using it a lot more often instead of it just sitting collecting dust in the laundry room cupboard.
Okay. Hey, guess what?
What?
You took long enough to answer that I have the answer.
You caught me monologuing.
There are 2.3 milligrams of caffeine
Okay.
in each gram of cocoa powder.
Okay.
Each serving of the Coco Loco, the chocolate flavor, has 800 milligrams, so 0.8 grams of cocoa powder. So 2.3 times 0.8, there's 1.84 milligrams. Of caffeine, which
There you go.
is not a lot. In the Caramel Vibes, there is 0.4 grams.
That's
So it's
little.
0.92
Milligrams.
of caffeine in Caramel Vibes. So
There you go.
1.84 milligrams of caffeine in Coco Loco,
Mm-hmm.
0.92 in Caramel Vibes. So
Somebody
you go.
remember that, because we won't.
anyway, Shari says, I had the Caramel Vibes in my coffee this morning. I think I read that one to you. earlier. D King says I will try the lemon juice. Thank you.
Yes.
Bonnie says I put minerals with apple cider vinegar
Yes.
and lemon and a glass of water and some cinnamon.
I know people do that, and I know I probably should, but I just think it's gross. So I mean to. But I do eat things that have like the higher acid sometimes.
Okay.
So.
Jujubee says, after 2 days of sobbing over our pet that passed last week,
I'm
I had to drink 2 salty to get back to center.
Oh my gosh.
I would not have been able to get 4 LMNT down. So thank you for that.
That was the same thing that happened over Christmas break. I just cried and cried and cried, and then I was dehydrated the next day.
I was actually dehydrated yesterday.
You were crying so much.
No, it was... Anyway, and I did a packet of, I think it was the zesty orange.
I think that's my favorite flavor.
My headache went away. It was great.
I actually really like the lemon lime, though.
Okay. Crystal says, I didn't mean to say guy husband, but he is a guy and my husband. Sonny says, Endless Summer and Booyah Berry are my top 2. Yeah, and Mike says, I bet it's less than 1 milligram of caffeine. Close. There you go. Let's see. Connie says, there's enough room in this world for many businesses. Competition is good, and no one business can serve the world.
Right?
Shari says, so sorry for your loss, Jujubee. Yep.
Yeah, poor thing. That's so sad.
Okay, so Carrie found out that with LMNT, their chocolate is 1.76
Yeah, so
milligrams.
similar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very close. Well, that's a ladybug organizer.
Yeah.
Adam says magnesium drops are definitely on my radar. I have a gastric bypass. I'm not sure if that's why I feel so deficient in it. I look good on blood work, but I don't feel like it.
That's the thing. You can't tell because your body closely regulates those minerals. And so
specifically magnesium.
Yeah, and so it'll always look good, and you'll be pulling. You'll pull right from your bones.
Yes, you will demineralize your bones to maintain.
So if you have a blood test that looks bad, then you've already pulled from your bones.
Yeah.
So that's really bad.
Yep. And the nice thing about magnesium as well is if you get too much of it, your body knows what to do with it.
Like,
You'll
get
just
out of
urinate
here.
it or
have
defecate
diarrhea.
it out. It's not a problem. And getting that's one of the reasons why there's so much magnesium in salty. Is it's so hard to get good magnesium and get a good magnesium absorbed. So Brenda says my leg cramps tell me I needed more magnesium. I had recently ordered a big box of LMNT, but ordered caramel vibes.
Nice.
My bedtime drink is hot caramel vibes and chocolate caramel LMNT. Sleeping like a teenager.
Wow. Oh, right. Until 11 or 12 in the morning.
My favorite is when someone says, I
Sleeping
slept like a baby. And, well, so Paul Reiser in his book Babyhood, he said, my wife slept like a baby, meaning she woke up every 5 minutes and cried.
2 hours.
The baby, on the other hand, slept like a moody, depressed, postpartum woman.
Weird.
I just slept like a man my age.
We've heard that book from years ago, and you still slept like a baby. What? Woke up every 2 hours and cried?
Yep. Brenda is a bee.
Oh yeah.
And Linda says, thanks for sharing Clutterbug. I'll look into it. Let's see.
I love her. She's so cute.
Oh, Carrie says it's raining right now in Texas. Nice.
It's
Glad it doesn't have to
raining.
go anywhere.
Hallelujah, it's raining men.
Mike says I would consider 2 milligrams to be negligible. Yes, I actually would as well.
Yeah. But it's nice to know.
Yeah.
So it's a good question.
Unlike, we were watching Legal Eagle, and there was a thing about Panera's lemonade, like buzzed lemonade or something like that. And it has like 6 times as much as a cup of coffee. So much so that people who are sensitive to caffeine were having heart attacks. Anyway, when we walked by a Panera the other day, I'm like, hey, Miriam, you want to get some of the lemonade?
Let's get some buzzed lemonade.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it has sugar in it. No, thanks.
Yes, that's true.
Also, we don't drink caffeine.
Crystal says, I think Sam's Club Heavy Cream has the best taste and texture for the price. And we used to buy, I read buy used. I'm like, what?
That's
2 at a
wrong.
time, but now they make it only in 64 ounce instead of 32, and it goes bad before I get to use it all. Really?
Dang, that's
Around
annoying.
here, they only have the 32 ounce.
Yeah, they just have the little
The
ones.
1 quart. Rob is here. Better late than never. Adam says, when you do take too much magnesium and your body knows how to get rid of it, does that apply to all forms of magnesium? So magnesium oxide, your body won't absorb. It'll just come out in the end. Magnesium citrate, your body can absorb, but it also tends to come out in the end as well because it acts as a laxative. Magnesium glycinate, orotate, malate, taurate, all the ones where you take a magnesium and stick it on an amino acid. And then in SALTT, we're using magnesium chloride, which is what occurs naturally. It's magnesium hooked onto the same chlorine that you get in sodium chloride.
Yes.
It's a mineral salt. Anyway, the 8s, the orotate, malate, glycinate, those ones will also just come out in your urine or feces if you have too much of it as well. Unless you have way too much of it, and then you will have the runs. So,
You'll know.
Crystal says, I'll try freezing them in 1 tablespoon silicone molds. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Roz is here. Happy to be here in the live, even if I'm late. Hello to everyone.
I'm just glad you're here.
Let's see. Susan says, my magnesium levels have been low on my last few blood tests.
Oh, gosh.
So I've been very diligent for the last few months. I have another blood test on the 19th.
Yeah, you can't have them be low. That's scary.
Let's see. Risa says, we fondly have done after a weekend of snow and rain, dug out yesterday.
Oh, yeah. It's so pretty to look at if you don't have to go anywhere and you can just look out the window, right? That's how I feel.
There you go. Dennis says, thanks, Chris and Miriam, for staying very close to your core competency. Core. It's a pun. It shows up everywhere and always. My N of 1, GFR of a whopping 96. I credit the core.
Woohoo!
Kathy says, yeah, my heavy whipping cream goes bad in my house. And I'm the only one who uses it. If it's getting close to going bad, you could always, if you have some left over, make it into butter.
Yeah.
Back during the pandemic, there was this whole, here's a hack. You can make butter out of heavy cream. And it's like,
that's how butter is actually
that's how
made,
it's
for
made.
reals.
Also, it costs more to do that. It's cheaper to just buy butter. It's kind of like it's cheaper to buy guacamole than it is to buy avocados and make guacamole because they can use the avocados that are like
The garbage stuff.
yeah, that are half good. They cut off the bad stuff, throw it into the guacamole maker. Anyway. Let's see. Lori says Vancouver Island checking in from Southern Alberta. Haven't made it home yet to collect my Keto Chow
Be
orders.
so safe on your travels.
Yeah. Let's see. K Rose says Keto Chow's customer service is the best.
Oh,
Pure
yes.
reflection of you two.
Thank you. Also,
Yeah,
our people are really
We've got a
nice.
great team.
We're really blessed.
Absolutely. Matt Franklin is here.
Hi,
Matt. Rena says, hi guys, Keto Chow has been a huge tool for me. You know, my friends call me a tool, so that's awesome.
Same.
Gained 50 pounds after having my baby. 3 months in the keto
Oh,
exercise,
honey.
life change. This morning I'm officially 39 pounds down. Thank you for this product.
How's
is
that
fantastic.
baby? I'm excited you got a baby. That's so awesome.
Oh, Kathy says, I said heavy whipping cream never goes bad in my house.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, sorry. Me read good.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, because it was no heavy whipping cream goes bad at my house.
Gotcha.
Okay. I can read good. Okay, well, so we've got some stuff to do over in the new space. We're actually in our old office right now. We moved the entire creative and marketing team over to the other warehouse.
It looks so cute.
But we still have so much stuff over here.
Yeah, it's going to take
So
us a
much
long
stuff.
time to just declutter.
Well, I can't move a lot of my stuff
Yeah, we
until
don't
I
have
get
a
a
storage
place to
thing.
put it.
Yeah.
In fact,
I also don't have storage. So we'll just be half here, half there.
But we're happy to be back at work. Mike says, I read on Wikipedia that malic acid is what they use on salt and vinegar chips. Really? That makes sense.
Yeah.
I've got a tub of it from when I was doing the
Testing.
testing, and here, look, it's a big old thing of potassium chloride.
We have lots of weird ingredients here.
We do. And then we have, this is the stevia that we were using, and it totally looks like it's in a urinalysis container.
Oh, yeah, that's gross.
But it's super potent. Like this right here
That'll sweeten you
is
for life.
insanely concentrated.
I had my neighbor call me and say, do you have stevia? And I'm like, yes. Liquid or powdered? And she's like, whatever you got. I'm like, I have all of them. I have all of it. But I ran it over to her and I'm like, this lid is broken, so just be careful. And if your recipe says 1 or 2 drops, it means that. Don't say put 15 because you're maybe going to be sorry.
Kat says those with lipedema, Mucinex is helping a lot.
Oh, really? Okay. I'll look into that too. I'm gonna write that down.
Mast cells are interesting.
Yeah, that's something I have to look into too.
Okay, Brenda says I made Chris Cooking Nashville's spreadable mayo Thursday morning for a lettuce wrap sandwiches tonight. Nice. I'll have to check that out. Kathy says the Noodle Revolution noodles are back in stock at Amazon again. Best noodle replacement out there I've found so far.
Cool.
Noodle Revolution. Going to start a revolution.
I think Christy might have been talking about those last week.
I think Christy was.
I haven't. I just use shirataki noodles.
Southern Keto Christy.
Yeah.
She has a really great review of SALTT with her husband, Chris.
Oh, I like
That's what I've been watching.
She's 5'11".
Okay.
Did you know?
All right, let's see. Oh, Mike says, so you're in the old office, not 2 buildings across from the Coke plant.
No, it's in the same place.
We're 1 building across from the Coke plant right now.
We just are moving next door.
Yeah, because we have 3/4 of 1 building and 5/8 of the other building.
Both buildings we still don't have the whole thing of, but it's fine. We have most of the building.
Okay, so Kat says, yeah, research it. I've been in on 2 weeks, and it's all I've found that's helping. Doctors know nothing about it. That's interesting.
What? Okay.
Well, there you go. There's your tip for the day, Mucinex. Who knew? All right, well, I'm going to go get back to work. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We will be doing our live stream tomorrow night. Back in the saddle again, back January. Everything's calm until next week.
What's next week?
Well, is it next week? No, or the week after.
When we're
the
going to
week
Metabolic Health
after
Summit?
is when we're going to Metabolic Health Summit. So.
I'm not going.
Well, you are.
I'm going on the flight, and then I'm going to scuba dive, and then I'm going to go
Then
home.
you're going to come home. So.
I'm going to take Sam with me. It'll be fun.
Yep.
We're going to scuba dive with our braces. It'll be so fun.
Well, Debbie's looking forward to getting salty there in Vegas. And yeah, we'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.